Hey folks, Tony Grillin Chef here. Today we're going to do we got a salad, a fruit salad, like some mandarin orange and some cranberries. But I'm going to put some, I got some flank steak here. I'm going to add some flank steak, a little bit of squash and zucchini, just to give it a little bit of flavor. And my boy Charles, he's not here right now, but he'll be on his way. So I'm going to take this flank steak and I'm just going to, my pan's pretty much warm right now. Just going to heat it up a little bit. We're going to take this flank steak and we're going to actually put it in this hot pan and give it a little bit of, give it a nice sear.
Hey, tell him who's your doctor, man. Tell him
Hey,
who's your doctor.
hey.
Who's your doctor, man? I got to get rid of mine, man. I got to get rid of it, man. He must have went over there. Told him to have a couple of headaches. You know, I don't normally have headaches, but I had a couple of them, right, a couple of days in a row. Went over there. He's like, yeah, I can take care of you. He said, sit down. So I sit there, and he said, lay back. I laid back. He put this mask on me, right? He said, well, count from 10 back down to 1. I said 10, 9, and next thing I know, man, I woke up, my head was hurting, just hurting bad. You know, peeled the whole top off, man. Peeled the whole top off. And he didn't tell me. I'm sitting up there, we talking and stuff, and he's like, well, all right, you can go ahead and put your shoes on. I bent down, the whole top fell off. It's rolling around in the floor. He's trying to catch it, right? Then he put it on, and he's like, well, I'm going to tie you down up top until the glue dry. You know, I'm like, look, you just lost the patience, man. I am not doing this. You just lost the patience. So I need your doctor number, man. I don't know what he did in there, man, but it keeps me hungry all the time. Keeps me hungry. So what you cooking today, man? Well, I got yeah, it got me good this time, man. I ain't going back.
I got a flank steak.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm doing a salad with some mandarin oranges and some cranberries.
All right. All right.
So I got some flank here. I got it marinating in some some ginger and some paprika.
Okay.
Got some little bit of sumac. This is another little seasoning that I had.
Sumac.
Yeah, I picked it up in one of those Middle Eastern stores.
All right.
Just a little fruity flavor to it. You know, so we're gonna take this right here, and we're gonna turn this up and let it sear up. Now flank steak is good for your your sautés and stuff like that.
All right.
You know, it's like the bottom muscle. So it's one of these cuts of meat that if you overcook it, it'll dry out.
It dries out.
So you got to kind of keep it moist. So we're gonna take this and make sure it doesn't dry out on us.
Right.
You know. And one thing about when you slice a flank steak, you want to cut it against the grain.
All right.
You know, cut it against the grain, and that would add to it. Helps, you know, with their in terms of toughness and stuff like that. You know, so we're gonna do this pretty much in one pan.
Okay.
Just gonna give it a couple minutes and just let it heat up.
That seasoning you got on smelling good too, man.
Yeah, I let it season. You know, I had this piece of meat, man. I said, well, you know, I let it sit for a couple of days actually.
Oh, okay.
So it should be well seasoned up. Then I let it sit in some oil, a little bit of balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
Just enough to kind of keep it moist. Because one thing about meat like this, keep it moist.
Right. Okay.
Keep it moist.
Okay.
And when you cook it up, just give it a nice amount of heat.
All right.
So it should turn out pretty good.
Okay. It's looking good.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it going here.
And I see you got them cut real thin.
Yeah,
Thin
slices. You know, that's the key when you're doing a piece of meat like this.
All right.
Thin slices.
But that helps it cook a little faster too, don't it?
Yeah. So now that this is going, I'm gonna add some. I got some red onion, and I got some multicolor peppers here.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna add that on it.
That's gonna help bring out some different flavors.
Yeah, and then I have some. I got some squash and zucchini.
All right.
We're gonna do this one pan. One pan today. That's everything. All this flavor in one shot.
All right.
I'm gonna do this up right now. So yeah, and that should absorb all of the flavor that I have, even the marinade and stuff like that. And then everything just go in one together. And like I said, the salad I have today is like some mandarin orange. I got some cranberry, a little bit of carrot. So it's gonna be like a fruity flavor,
Okay.
a fruity summery effect to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, that's looking good, man.
So as you can see, yeah.
And you got that's a lot of different flavors gonna be in there all together.
Yeah. You know, we're gonna really try and capture some really good essence on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So now that it's going, now that I got it going, I'm gonna take some. I got some parsley here.
All right.
Fresh parsley.
So use everything fresh.
Everything fresh.
Everything.
Yeah, I try to really pull like a lot of freshness off of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take some. I got a zester. We do a little orange zest.
All
Like
right.
I said, we're going with some fruits today.
Mm-hmm.
It's fruity flavor, so. Zest
So
it up a
when
little bit.
you use the peel like that, does it give it more
It
flavor?
pulls a lot of flavor off of the fruit itself.
Okay.
You know, so it's good to use, you know, the zester,
Mm-hmm.
but it actually just enhances the flavor.
Enhances the flavor.
Yeah, it enhances all your flavor and stuff. So we got that. Like I said, we just gonna.
Okay. So what kind of like internal temperatures do you use when you're doing beef like
Well,
this?
since this is it's a stir fry. Now, one thing about beef, you can eat beef rare, you know, medium rare. You can eat tartare, extremely rare. So 120, 125.
Okay. So it really depends on the individual what they like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You know, like I said, you can. I mean, beef is not like, you know, chicken and chicken and pork and you know, stuff like that. You know, you can actually eat this rare.
Okay. All
You
right.
know, yeah. I mean, I've done a cookout before, and I had a lady one time. You know, I put a burger on the grill. She was like, okay, flip it over. I mean, I just put it on the grill. She was like, flip it over. And I flipped it over. She was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, it was done. I was like, I was a little puzzled on that one, but
Right.
hey.
So she really likes hers, right?
She went, that was tartare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to turn this down a bit.
Okay.
So this is pretty much very close to being done. Like I said, it doesn't take a lot to cook this. And you don't want to overcook it. You know?
Right.
Keep it a little tender here. I can test it to see what it looks like.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull this off in a couple of minutes, and then I'm just gonna make a little sauce with it. Put a little sauce.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You know. But yeah. You know.
Yeah, that meat looks juicy too. You can tell.
Yeah. You know, you add everything to it. Let me just try one piece here, just to see how tender it is. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
Not bad at all.
All right.
So yeah, like I said, you do a cross cut and slice it thin, and the thinner you slice it, you know, the better off it is.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this, I'm going to pull this right now, because I don't want to overcook it, because if you overcook it, it will dry out.
It's going to dry out. Right.
Yeah, we're going to leave this like it is. And we're just going to put this next to the salad, just bring out the flavors of the salad for today. Like I said, it's got a little summery mix going on.
That's pretty quick too.
Yeah, this is one of those 10-minute meals, man. As long as you got everything marinated, you know, you should be good to go. You know. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the prep time.
It's all about the prep. Yeah. Once you got your prep time going, you know, you're pretty good. Okay. So I'm gonna actually put this over. I'm gonna take this over. Shoot, man, if you have a seat, man, we can actually start plating this. I'm gonna make a sauce for this. Let me show you how to make a sauce. I'm just gonna sit this over on the side real quick.
All right.
And just hang on for a second. Let me just show you how to make the sauce. But I'm gonna put this over there and let this rest.
Just let it rest. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it rest and put it right over here. You know, by the table. Just let that sit right there. Now for the sauce, we're gonna turn this down a little bit. For the sauce, we're gonna do a citrus sauce base.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take some. I got some whole berry cranberries.
Oh, all right.
Take some whole berry cranberries. Fresh, you know, just take a little can of cranberries. I got that. Then I'm gonna take some. I got some orange juice.
All right.
I'm gonna turn this back up now.
Yeah, everything's summer about that, man.
Yeah. You know,
All the
a lot of
fruits,
citrus.
yeah.
Now I have some mandarin orange syrup.
Okay.
We're gonna use that. And we're gonna turn it up now. And I have some corn, just a little bit of liqueur. A little liqueur. So we're gonna take that and we're just gonna kind of stir this around a little bit. And this is gonna be your dressing in the oil, you know, for your for the meal itself.
For the meal.
Just put this right over the steak. You know, just let this
And that's
cook.
whole berry cranberries. Okay, because I can see the whole.
Yeah, the whole berry cranberries, a little bit of sauce, you know, a little bit of the mandarin orange,
right?
Some orange juice, you know, like I said, and a little bit of liqueur. Actually, I'm using the Serrano, a little bit of Serrano.
Okay.
Like amaretto, the Serrano. And as you can see, this is going to, the sugars in this thing is going to get, it's going to sweeten up, and it's going to get kind of thick when you do this. You know, something quick, you know, something just to kind of give it a little, just to change the pace.
Yeah, and that's pretty easy, man. It's pretty easy.
Very simple.
Yeah,
very simple. Very simple. And you just want these sugars to just burn, just sweeten up. And the more they do that, the stickier it's going to get.
Yeah.
You know, the saucier it's going to get. So, and you should have a little bit of sweetness out of this thing. You know, and you know, you got a choice. You can do whatever you want to do with it. You know.
So you can use just different types of citrus.
Yeah. You know, today I'm just using orange. I do have some mandarin orange on the meat itself. You know, so I want to use this syrup from that, and the cranberry. You know, and I got cranberry with the salad. You know,
salad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have a seat, man, we can plate this.
All right. Sounds good.
Man. This is what you got right here. All right. I'm gonna come over to you.
All right.
Just let that go right there. And I'm gonna come over here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put a little bit of this salad on the plate. Let me have the plate here. Put some of the salad.
Yeah, that salad look good too, man.
Yeah, it's some kale. I got some kale. It's got the mandarin orange, got the cranberry. You know, it's got some carrots. Got a few things. Like I said, it's a little nice little summery mix.
Real fruity. Yeah.
Yeah, a little summer mix here.
Okay.
And we're gonna put this back over here. I'm just gonna pour this. I'm gonna pour this beef right on the platter itself. That way I ain't have to tussle with it too much. I'm gonna take this right here.
And just put that right beside the salad.
Yeah, right next to it.
Okay.
But we're not gonna let all the juice go on it because we're gonna use that dressing.
Right.
That I just made the syrup. Got it just like that.
Oh yeah, that's looking good. It's looking good. How long you been doing this, man?
Man, I've been at this thing about 25 or 30 years, man.
Wow.
You know, so it's been an adventure. You know, the grilling is my passion, but you know, I've been kind of messing around with a lot of sautés and try to do a lot of healthier cooking and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know, let me grab the dressing for this.
All right.
I'll bring this right over here. We're gonna take this and stir it up a little bit. Then I'm gonna glaze that meat. Yeah, I'm gonna glaze that meat for you. Just put it right here. Just kind of glaze it a little bit. Just give it a glaze.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna take that, put it back over here. And have a plate. I'm gonna plate this right. There we go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's looking good, bro. Looking good.
There you go.
All right. I appreciate that.
Grab some of that myself. Like I said, it's got the mandarin orange. It's got cranberry.
Okay.
It's got some carrots, some colored tomatoes, and we got the beef with a little bit of cranberry cognac sauce.
Yeah, that meat is tender too, man.
Yes. Now to drink today, we have passion fruit. We have a passion fruit drink
Passion
today.
fruit. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here.
Let's see what we got here.
It got me on. I'll tell you, it's hard to chew a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get it.
You got the top peeled.
Yeah, it's rolling all on the floor, man. Yeah, that's really good, Tom. A lot of different flavors in there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice light meal too.
Very light.
Really light, yeah.
Very light.
Yeah.
10 to 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Let's see here. That's good. A lot of different flavors, man. All coming together. Everything has its own flavor, but it's full of that fruit flavor.
Yes.
You know, like you said, it's in summertime, hot outside.
Yes.
So that's really refreshing, man.
And one thing about the sauce, you know, the more you let it cook down, you know, it actually just like thicken and gets sweeter and sweeter.
Okay, well look, man, I thank you for having me come over.
Yes.
You know, we're gonna get your doctor's number. Okay? We gotta get that before I leave.
Yes.
But,
yes.
Yeah, like, ladies and gentlemen, just try some of these meals. We put up one just about every week, and they're really easy. 95% of the time, you have everything that we use, you know, right there at home already.
Yes.
Quick 10, 15-minute meals. So, you know, you're coming home from work and you don't have a whole lot of time. This is some of the meals that are really, really easy to prepare. All right. Thanks again, Tone.
No problem.
All right. I appreciate you, man.
All right.
And I'll be back.
Come back.
I'll be back.
Come back. Come back.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of Tone, the Grillin Chef.